Hey, it's Matthew Stebbins with the Space Coast Elite Homes team, and I wanted to give you the August housing update. And so everything comes a little bit later than the month, so that's why now it's September 21st, and so this goes down to giving August the update. So it has been a little bit different. If you would have seen my last update, you would know that it's still going pretty strong here, which is really nice. So that's really good news for people who are sellers. Now, for people that are buyers, it's a little bit more difficult because the inventory is down a little bit, and I'll explain that in just a minute. But the housing market is strong compared to other places like Idaho or something like that. Also, remember that what you hear on the news is that real estate is very granular. So when they say, oh, home prices are down, overall, it doesn't mean everywhere. Florida has a lot of counties and a lot of areas that prices are still up or staying at least, straight and at a 0% increase or very minor increases. We are kind of in the 0.5 to 1%. So I will go over that in just a minute as well. So let me go through some of the information which I have here on my computer, and I'm going to explain it to you as I go through. So closed sales are down 7.1% from August of 2023, for August of 2023 compared to a year ago. There was 936 units closed compared to 1,008. So really, that's very minor grand scheme of things. That's easily explained by the interest rates that have jumped up tremendously. As of today, interest rates are about 7.12% if you have good credit. So that does make a huge change compared to the 5%, 6% that was last year. Pending sales are down 13.7%. And new listings are down 7%. So we have less listings currently and a little bit less on the pending sales. And that makes sense again, because at one point we were just a little bit below 8% for rates. And currently they have dropped back down to about 7.12% on average right now. So that made a huge difference. It's actually gotten busy in the last couple weeks once again here. And that's mainly because the rates have gone down. The median sale price is down. They say it's down 2.1%, and that's an easily explained reason. It's not that prices dropped. It's down because people were buying $500,000 houses, and because of the interest rates going up, now they're buying $350,000 to $375,000 homes. Month supply of inventory is up 20% to 2.4 months, which is actually really not that much. Originally, it was at 2 months. So that made a bit of a difference, but not much. So we used to have, at one point we had like 500 homes on the market. Now we're about 750. So it's really not that big of a change overall, when the normality is about 3,000 single family homes for sale on the market. Traditional sales are down 7%. So they used to have conventional loans would be the makeup. Now they're doing FHA loans or VA loans predominantly. Foreclosures, we've barely had any. We've had 2 closed for the entire county. Short sales was 0 because you should be walking around with equity at this point. Now, that's for all single family homes. Normally, I like to go over townhomes and condos because now that people are having a hard time affording the more expensive single family homes, townhomes and condos are now a big thing that people are buying. Now, we are a predominant vacation area, so a lot of people buy condos for vacations or Airbnbs and whatnot. With the rates being so high, I've seen a little bit less, but they're still selling pretty good. So closed sales are down 0.8% from a year ago, so that's really no change at all. There was 247 last month compared to 249 a year ago, so they're still rocking. They actually increased, in my opinion. It's an increase of 2.9% in cash sales, so you're seeing that a little more often. Pending sales are down 4.1%, and new listings are up 16.4%, so that's kind of a minor change. Median sales price for townhome and condos actually went up to $377,000 compared to $279,900 a year ago, and that's easily explained. It's because, again, people can't are having a harder time affording a single family home, so they're buying something cheaper like a condo for sometimes half the price. even though you pay for your condo association fees and your maintenance fees, but you're getting your maintenance done. So that's actually turned into something very common. Been selling way more condos and townhomes lately than I have in a long time. Month supply of inventory is up to 3.5 months. That's actually increased a good amount. I've noticed a lot of investors are now selling their condos because the values have gone up. So I've seen an increase in inventory and people are buying them. So that's a good thing. So at least you have some options. Traditional sales are down 1.2%. Again, it's because of the rates. And then foreclosures, they had one foreclosure in the entire county when it came down to condos, and short sales at 0. So basically the market is holding pretty darn well here. I expected it to slow down a little bit because of rates. I'm not really surprised. I feel bad for some of the buyers, but at the same time, prices have really stabilized for the most part, as you can see. And that's a huge thing here. So if you have any questions, you can always give me a call. My personal cell phone, my number is 321-482-3585. I'm Matthew Stebbins with the Space Coast Elite Homes team. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.